Our Hayride Adventure by Miss Swope's class. Bump, bump, bounced the tires as the hayride was just beginning. Our second grade class was so excited to have this adventure together.
Wow.
Camden said,
This is a really cool tractor. Look, there are tons of pumpkins over there.
Elijah shouted as we made our first stop on our class hayride. Mr. Fred, our tractor driver, stopped so we could all have a closer look at the pumpkin patch. Some things we noticed about the pumpkins were that they came in many different shapes, sizes, and colors. Each pumpkin in the patch was unique, just like each of us. Riley picked her pumpkin and said,
"Well, this pumpkin is really heavy."
We got back on the hayride and drove over to our next stop.
Wow, there's a corn maze,
said Mallory. We could not wait to go try it out. Make sure you have a buddy so you do not get lost in the maze, reminded Miss Swope. While we are walking through the maze, we are surrounded by tall, skinny green corn stalks. We can smell the sweet aroma of corn, and it starts to make us hungry. Braden decides to take a taste of the corn.
Ew, that tastes like that,
said Braden. Miss Swope quickly did a head count, and we realized that we were missing 3 students. Oh no! Who could it be? It's Cooper, Jackson, and Liam. We began to shout their names and search through the corn maze to find where they were hiding.
Boo!
They shouted as they jumped out of the corn to scare the class. Ah! Screamed Cambria and Macy. Now that we found everyone, we started to make our way out of the corn maze. Finally, we all made it back to the hayride.
We are at a next stop. Let's go apple bobbing,
said Linzari. We separated into 3 different teams and raced to see who could get the most apples in 5 minutes. As the competition begins, everyone's heart starts to race, and we all start to feel nervous. The water feels cold on our faces as we bob for the apples. Time is up. The winning team is Micah, Josiah, Adeline, Jackson, Chloe, and Armani.
Yay!
They yelled. As we walk back to the hayride, all you can hear is the
crunch, crunch
of all the apples. The hayride is over, and now we have to go back to school.
Oh, man,
said Jackson to Raiden.
I can't believe it's over.
Everyone had a great time on the hayride, but we were really sad that we had to go back to school. We waved goodbye to Mr. Fred and told him thank you for taking us on the hayride. Finally, we walked to the bus that would take us back to school. The end.